I do have a question in the Zoom chat from Huck Hooper. He is referring that you made the argument that the grant process takes 6 to 12 months to occur. This is a grant question, so I know you'll love this one. It seems to me that the worthiness of the submission can be broadly categorized into two tasks. First, review of the scientific merit, but also number two, the administrative merit of the proposal. So what are the administrative challenges of the grant process, external coordination? How can we break that down?
There's actually a template for that, and I don't know if that's available or how it can be found. So the current CIO at Health and Human Services, Jose Arrieta, is a brilliant man and a friend of mine, and he's brilliant in ways that not everybody is. He understands the acquisition systems in the U.S. federal government in a way that helped him navigate and set up the first live blockchain system within the federal government. Now, it was done for acquisition in Health and Human Services, but a few years ago, what he got noticed for in blockchain and government was he set up a system that basically, I'm going to try and describe this and get it wrong a little bit, but they had 17, I think it was, a large number, more than a dozen, different administrative systems involved in the grant review process or in the proposal review process. I think it was contracts, but these are similar. Within GSA, General Services Administration. And so the delay, it was almost 90 days that it took to move things through that process, or 90 to 100 days that it took to move through that process. By setting up almost an internal peer-to-peer system layered across all of those, a bit of natural language processing and machine learning to standardize the data, he was able to set up a system that reduced time and cost by 90% in that grant proposal review. I think that was, unfortunately, that rubbed someone the wrong way, or someone said, oh, we don't need this from a cybersecurity standpoint, and then they squashed it, unfortunately. But that approach of finding ways to streamline the process of grant proposal review administratively, I think is a very ripe area. And it's probably multifaceted. Another area that I think is sort of administrative or pseudo-administrative, though it does get into the scientific merit, is that there's a large number of organizations, and just in the US federal government, a lot of times that's where I think from, but this is worldwide as well, who are giving out money to solve problems, grants to solve problems. Are these people talking to each other? Are there programmatic analyses of, oh, we've given out 10 to solve this supply chain of a vaccine problem, but we've only given out 1 to actually speed up research for vaccine trials. Maybe we need to crosstalk. And I think the system crosstalk, especially when you get into organizations that don't trust each other, is ripe for solutions that could get that information to be making the right programmatic decisions in place. And similar to that, I think the scientific merit review can be helped by streamlining the system as well. I think we are still at the point, and we're going to be there for a while, that we need to have the experts be the ones who are evaluating this. But could that be crowdsourced in a different way? The merit review, oftentimes, it's a bunch of people flying to DC, sitting in a room for several days. Each one has read a bunch of the grants that might be funded. They sort of lead and they champion ones and they score them and they give them broken down. Well, you got to get the same experts together in the room. Now we're doing everything remotely. Can you do it with more than 12? Can you do it with 12,000 who maybe in a particular area have some threshold of knowledge, and see who's available at any given time and do a crowdsourced scoring of this? And is there a blockchain framework for almost the audit system underneath that or underlying that? I think there's a lot of potential for improvement and for innovative solutions that not only speed up what's happening already administratively, but also give new abilities to really crowdsource rather than with a few experts some of this scientific merit review. So that's my thoughts on that. It's a very good area. It's near and dear to my heart, that area. So I appreciate that question.